my channel. Many of you guys have heard about the new French drawn toppers by Jon Renau, but what's the big deal? What's the big hype? How are these toppers different from a mono top, a lace top, or other toppers that are out there on the market? I wanted to kind of explore that today. I wanted to actually compare a mono top and their French topper for myself and in front of you guys for the first time. I wanted to give you guys a little bit of information as far as what a French drawn topper actually is, how it's constructed, why it's different, what's so special about it, the difference, the comparisons, and all the nitty-gritty about this new thing that Jon Renau has out. With us hair wearers, whether we wear wigs or toppers, hair pieces, whatever it may be, our biggest goal here is we want our hair to look real. For the most part, most people want it to be undetectable. That's why they create mono parts and lace fronts, all those hand-tied, delicate features on these beautiful wigs and hair pieces that are available nowadays, because we want it to look like the hair is ours. The technology and the techniques and the talent that's out there is amazing. I have personally watched so many people either create amazing pieces and wigs, or I've tried beautiful, beautiful wigs and toppers, and the realism and the craftsmanship behind these beautiful pieces are amazing. And these French drawn toppers are kind of out of this world as far as how real they look. So let's kind of talk about what these things are. So most of what I own is mono toppers. Typically I have lace fronts and then a mono top combined, but usually it's mono. This is human hair, and this is my chocolate cherry Jon Renau Sienna, and it has a fantastic lace front along with a mono top, and the part looks great, as you can see. I also have this beautiful human hair topper. This is actually the top style human hair 18-inch in the color Midnight Cocoa by Jon Renau, and this is also monofilament, as you can see. It has a great cap construction. This is kind of the human hair version of your top secret. If you look at this part right here on this top style, this is the part, the mono part. It looks really great. But let me show you the French drawn topper. This right here is their top form 18-inch, and this has their French drawn top. Take a look at how real that scalp looks. This is also Midnight Cocoa. I'm going to show you guys a better image of a very close-up view of a parting of a mono top and a French top, so you can see the difference in the parting. With the French drawn parting, it almost looks as though the hair is growing out of the scalp. So really, what makes these that different from traditional tops? Because I've been really happy with my traditional tops. They've served me well. Well, there's a superior technique that hides the knot under a layer of glass silk, and that creates the very realistic looking scalp area. Because as you can tell, a lot of the times on these mono tops, if you look very closely, you can sometimes see those slight little dots, which are the knots underneath the monofilament. Well, with this technique, those knots are hidden under that very, very fine, thin glass silk. I'm going to show you guys an image of the way that this is made, and then I'll kind of explain it a little bit. First, you will have each hair hand-tied to Swiss lace. Next, you'll have a layer of glass silk applied right on top, and through that glass silk, they'll draw through the finish length and the return hair. This glass silk completely disguises those knots. And lastly, a second layer of glass silk is applied underneath the Swiss lace, and that provides just a very soft, smooth, comfortable finish. And it also protects those knots. This technique makes Jon Renau's French drawn toppers superior and very unique. There's a lot of places that offer silk toppers. Is this like a silk topper? This is a question that a lot of people ask. Well, this is different in the sense that this glass silk is very, very thin. Also, Jon Renau does not cut off the return hair, nor do they stuff it between the layers of the material. Not only is the material thicker, but you'll find that those return hairs are stuffed in between, creating a very thick base. I'm not sure if you guys have tried silk toppers. They are wonderful, but they can seem a little thick sometimes. I've noticed with this French top form, it's very light, it's very thin, it's very soft, and it's very real looking. These French drawn tops are only offered in Remy human hair. And just for your guys' reference, this is available in Easy Part and Easy Part XL in 8, 12, and 18 inch, and of course in the top form in the 12 and 18 inch options. Talked about this on another video before, but since we're talking about toppers, this is very, very important. I want to stress to you guys, if you're going to wash and style your toppers and apply them to a block head or a styrofoam head, do not puncture your T-pins through your delicate base materials. You actually can damage that. It can create tears in the long run. It's amazing how many people will just poke it through and believe that it's strong enough to withstand those little puncture holes, but over time it will start wearing down because this material, whether it be on this new French top form or even my top style human hair, those materials are very delicate. It's hand tied. You want to always pin through your clips. When you're pushing your topper into your blockhead or your styrofoam head, always use your clips and then you can clip it on. I'm not doing a very good job because I'm holding it up like this, but I really wanted to point this out in this video because we're talking about the French toppers, and it's very important when you're blow drying and styling your hair and pinning it to a blockhead. Don't puncture through there. They're very delicate, and if you're going to spend the money on such a beautiful piece, you want to take care of it in the proper way and you want it to last. Another tip is the proper tools to use. I suggest using a paddle brush with your human hair. Don't mind all the hair in this paddle brush. Ooh, Nelly. I don't know if my daughter's got a hold of this or what. Ooh. Anyway, this is the Jon Renau paddle brush. I love it. These paddle brushes will be your friend with your human hair, wigs, and toppers. With these paddle brushes, they're nice and soft on the ends, and you can use them at the roots. It should not damage those delicate hand-tied base areas, and you should be just fine using your paddle brush. When blow drying and styling, you can use your round brush, but use it on the ends. Don't use these more rough bristles in the roots and around those base materials. Another tip is you can use eyeshadow, you can use hair powders, you can use a variety of things to blend any of those edges, the base edges, into your own bio hair, and it will just help blend any of those visible base edges. Also, you want to pick a topper that's close to your bio hair length, and you want to pick a topper that's very close to your bio hair color. That's going to help your topper blend and look most realistic. Not only are you going for the most realistic looking part by getting a French drawn topper, but by choosing the proper color and the proper length, you're going to further blend that topper seamlessly, and it's going to look like it's your own hair. I'm actually going to take off Sienna and we'll see what this topper looks like. My hair isn't prepared, so we'll see what it looks like. You know me, I always have to just show you guys what my hair looks like underneath. I ain't got nothing to hide. You guys all know I have thin hair. Why would I be sharing hair pieces and wigs if I didn't have thin hair? Man, thin. That's why I love my alternative hair. So let's try this on. I haven't tried this topper on, and so I'm really excited. You guys get to witness me trying this on for the first time. My hair looks, ugh. I'm gonna actually kind of back comb my hair a little bit because it is kind of nappy and gross and thin. My hair even could use a little bit of powder because of the regrowth. Absolutely beautiful. Wow. So then you'll just move around the base, get it where you like it, and then, like I mentioned, if there are any areas where you would like to blend an edge, you can use eyeshadow, you can use fibers, powders. That helps quite well blend it into your hair. This is actually a root touch-up that I'm going to try in dark brown. Right where that edge is, add a little bit of that. Look at that, blends it right in where that edge is. Disappears. If you need to add in your part, I don't really have a part. My hair is so thin. I have a lot of baby hairs. Maybe use the baby hairs to my advantage. But, wow, what a gorgeous topper. Ooh, the hair is just buttery soft too. Look at that part, folks. Just look at the part. That is the basics of your Jon Renau French drawn toppers. If you guys have any questions about these French drawn toppers, just let me know. I will have the links to more information about the Jon Renau toppers. I will have coupon codes so that you guys can find these products I talked about. I forgot to mention using the Jon Renau human hair care products is ideal. And I did a washing and conditioning video a few posts back, so take a look at that. There's some links to get some hair care, but for the brushes and the round brushes and anything else that you may be looking for, you can use any of those coupon codes and links that I will include down below. Oh, and lastly, there's a question too. Is this technique from France? Because of the name French drawn. Actually, they don't know where that name came from. It's not from France. It's just a name for the luxury technique that they use. Their glass silk and those 3 layers that I explained before. So just so you know, it is called French drawn, but it's not really from France. Thanks for watching. Comment below if you have any feedback. Let me know what you think. Please subscribe. See you later and have a great day. Bye.